We are here with Charlie Puth in Tampa Bay.
Hi.
So first I want to say we just went to your sound check party.
Yeah.
You have an amazing spirit.
Oh, thank you.
Just-
Well, those girls were extra wild in the front row.
They were crying.
They were screaming.
Right.
They're definitely the most turned up.
I think one of the things that I thought was really interesting is that, you know, Holly and I, we've worked together for 10 years.
Long
We've
time.
interviewed artists. And, like, you can tell the artists that are still trying to, like, figure out who they are. But as soon as you walked out on stage, I was like, you know who you are, and you are just you.
Yeah.
And I just thought that was so cool.
I mean, that's, you know, I'm not. The thing is, I'm like a really bad actor. I've tried acting before, and if I tried to act like somebody else, I feel like however many thousands of people here tonight will be able to know like right away that
They're going to call you on it.
it's not genuine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I might as well just be myself and put melody on top of it.
Right. So I was looking through your Twitter, and I had a couple of things
This
that I
is
wanted
dangerous,
to ask
I
you
feel
about.
like.
Dangerous territory. It's dangerous territory.
One of the things I thought was interesting, you said, when I'm 40, I want to look back at pictures of myself when I was 26 and cringe with delight.
Yeah.
So I want to know, let's go back 3 years ago.
Right.
Is there any outfit that you look at now from a red carpet or from an appearance that you're like, ooh, did I really wear that?
And or maybe said to your friends or your people are like, why did you let me?
Well, it was more of originally they wanted me like this like clean cut image for some reason. They just had it in their mind, and I didn't know what kind of artist I was going to be because I never planned on being an artist. So they had my hair slicked back and all that stuff, and I look so uptight. I'm like everything that I shouldn't be. I was pretending to be like because I'm a jokester. I have like long hair or whatever. I'm goofy, and I just look back. I think it was my first red carpet at the Billboard Awards, and I was like, I didn't know how to smile, so I kept doing. That was my red carpet smile,
Did someone say, do the good smile, though? The next one is the good smile.
and I was like, sure, okay, here. Yeah, I didn't know how to do it, so I would tell myself to like loosen up a little bit and not listen to so many people. But
Yeah.
I have that mentality now, so that's all good.
That is good.
So how does that work? So do they literally sit in the room when you're starting out and they're like, okay, Charlie, so we want you to slick your hair back and put a lot of gel, a lot of black clothes.
Yep.
Did they pick the clothes?
They pick the clothes, everything that like you could imagine, like all the corny record label stuff that actually goes on.
So at what point and or in the journey do you get to say, okay, hold on a minute, and who do you say it to say, this is not me?
I'm very fortunate that I produce and I write all these records. I make them from the ground up. I mix these records, and fortunately, with records like We Don't Talk Anymore and Attention and How Long, and I had proven myself in their eyes, so I kind of just got the green light to do my own thing, you know.
So it took a little bit of work to get to the point where they're like, oh, you know what you're doing, so we're just gonna let you do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, another tweet that I thought was interesting. Listen, I do my research, okay?
He likes the Twitter.
I do.
Fine.
I
like the Twitter too.
You said, don't doubt yourself in your ability.
Yes.
So I'm curious, when was the last time you actually had overwhelming self-doubt?
Self-doubt. I think going back to the days of See You Again when I first had started out, because again, I don't mean to say the same thing again, but like I wasn't planning on being an artist. I didn't know what it was like to be an artist, and I wrote the song in B flat major, and this is like one example. I wrote the song in B flat major, and I would go on a show and drop it down, and it wouldn't really sound like the song, meaning I would drop the key signature down, and just so it was more comfortable for my voice. But I knew that I could actually sing up there, but I was like too afraid to sing up there. But now I like sing to the heavens.
And you do. And what was like the turning point for you? What gave you that extra boost that said, okay, I was doing that? Was there one moment that you said, wait a minute, I got this?
It was December 2016 when We Don't Talk Anymore had peaked on the Billboard chart at like number 9, and it was my first solo top 10, and I never thought that I would have a solo top 10 hit record. I thought I always had to have that was Attention. when Attention happened. That went even higher, number 5.
Right.
And that was my first solo top 10, and I thought, wow, I really can do this stuff on my own. Yeah.
Oh, what a great feeling.
Yeah. So it's really the music that all brought me there. I don't know what I would do without the music.
Now, I am curious, and this is the last question from your Twitter.
Charlie, you tweeted that you liked Hot Pockets, pepperoni pizza,
How long do you keep your Hot Pockets in the microwave?
and do you like them cold in the middle?
You're like a volcano to shoot out and hit you in the mouth.
Boiling, lava hot, and then frigid.
It's a combo.
Yeah.
You said, do you ever think about the person that taught you how to kiss?
Yeah.
Now, I'm curious, what is the Charlie Puth technique to kissing?
Is there a technique?
Because
So
everybody
I'm
has a
gonna
technique.
answer this in 2 parts. So
I like 2 parts.
the reason why I wrote this is because I like to, in order for me to be immersed in my fans' life, because I write these lyrics for my fans, bottom line, I need to just kind of subtly ask things about their lives and see if the same things happen to me. And sometimes they'll reply, but I live for the replies. Like, I don't live for the replies. That sounded very too... But
It's okay, we all do.
when I'm writing a song, I'll read replies, and because sometimes they'll inadvertently type a really cool lyric out.
Do they ever realize that they were inspiration or like a muse for that particular lyric?
I don't think so, and that's probably a good thing. But it's because lyrics basically are human pieces of conversation, and what better place than like where they organize all the replies. And I can't remember the second part of that question. That means it never was asked. So that's
So there's no technique, just go in. It's fine.
perfect. However you prefer to do it. Okay. I'll write the background music for you.
Oh my
Perfect.
gosh. Please, please,
That is
please.
fantastic.
I love that. Well, Charlie, thank you so much for coming to Tampa and just being a genuine person and just showing kids that you can be yourself
Yes.
and still be successful.
That's the. I'm glad you brought that up. That's the bottom line. That's if they don't even like the songs that they hear tonight, if they can feel some sort of inspiration, or I can make better music than this kid, then that's good with me. I love that.
That's awesome. Well, Charlie, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.